Hello everyone and welcome to episode 11 of Remedy's Control. At the end of the last episode we encountered what felt like one of the toughest boss fights so far. We are fighting the shadow form of Emil Hartman. He is a sort of secondary character from Alan Wake, a Remedy game that came out many years ago, and so far he is very good at killing Jesse, especially if he gets too close. When he doesn't get too close, he fires this kind of homing harpoon like he's Scorpion that does a grievous amount of damage. Now, we do know, or at least I think know, what we have to do in this next room. It's just a matter of getting it done before we die. And on that note, let me just take a quick look at our upgrades. We do have plus 39% health that I like a lot. There's a little bit of health to pick up in here. Yeah, there's a little bit to pick up here, but launch energy cost is getting us nothing in this room, I don't think. So we might go with another upgrade to health. Let's take a look to see what we have available. Health plus 34%. I wouldn't say no to that. Yeah, let's take that one for now. So she's gonna have a very long health bar, but that's only gonna help us until it gets drained. Hello to Blobbity Blah. Blobbity Blah, I hope that you had a great Monday so far. Also, I can see that I'm full up on weapon mods. So let's see if we can take any of these out. Let's do a sort by type and see if we have any double ups that we don't need. Yeah, we can get rid of that one, it looks like. That's 16% or 18%. Let's dump the 16%. And then promptly drop the 18% because we have one even better than that. Any other duplicates in here? Not so far. Boy, we got a lot of really high tier options here. Boy, energy recovery speed is a really good one too. Even though this is only tier 3, it is real good. Like, to have that bar recharge a third faster seems very good. Oh my goodness, what did I say that it was today? Blah blah blah. Today is Tuesday. Oh my goodness. Oh, and oh, that was personal mods. Sorry, we're full up on weapon mods as well. Yeah, we got a bunch of these evade cost after weapon kills. Actually, we have a lot of these, and I probably won't ever make use of them, so we're just going to take those out. They're very good in a specific circumstance, but hopefully not one that we're going to find in too much. Here we have 2 rank 4s, one that's not quite as good as the next, and then that one's okay. Any other duplicates? We got 2 of these, it looks like. Ammo cost per shot. Let's drop the 11% one. And ammo cost per shot, negative 15%. But we have a better one than that, I thought. Oh my god. Whoa, wait a second. Projectile spread negative 100%? Wow. Oh my god. No, put that one in. Wow, so that puts all of the projectiles straight forward, and we have, what is that, an extra 12 projectiles on top of whatever it normally shoots. You're gonna have to aim carefully, I think, but otherwise, that's gonna be devastating. Wow, that's tremendous. Which also means now that we can get rid of projectile spread negative 18%. Yeah, because that's not nearly as good as negative 100. Jeez. Before I get rid of that, let me just make sure that this works the way that I believe it will. And hello to Blobbity Blah. Mia says, what the fuck, I just got to the part in your Alan Wake stream where you said that you thought Denzel Washington was low energy. Oh boy. Yeah, look at that. Wow, this is gonna hit like a howitzer. Okay, so step 1, we gotta get to the other end of this. No, actually, we don't have to get to the other end of this hall. What we gotta do is, I'm going the wrong way, which is fine. We'll correct for it. So we're gonna get these nodes on here. Gotta shoot the nodes. Hey, just lost about a 1/5 of my health bar right there. Nope. So I am pressing dodge, and now, as far as I know, I'm just dead. Oh, no, that didn't kill her outright. Okay. That killed her outright. So, do not get caught by Emil Hartman. What I was starting to say is that there's 4 towers. Nodes appear on the towers. We shoot all the nodes. That opens the tower, and then we can get the battery box inside. There's just a few problems with this plan. Emil Hartman is out here. He's pretty quick, does a ton of damage. All right, I'm gonna make a friend here, see if we can get Emil Hartman to go bother that dude for a while. And we're gonna shoot that, and shoot that. Okay, I don't think I can hit that from here. That's fine. Okay. Emil, you get away from me, man. Okay, just rest for a second. We're going to come around here because I'm hoping that we're going to have... There we go. Now, we should be able to get the battery box inside that tower. All right, I'm actually going to take all of your blue. We got a confiscated motive. Now, all I gotta do is get out there. Oh, we'll see. There he is, I think. Yep, there he is. Hey, get out of here. I don't remember him yelling at me yesterday. That's new. Okay. And I don't want to spend all of my juice. I just want to get this. And you can't sprint with it. But now we can shoot that into one of the boxes. Now we are officially as far as I've gotten in this particular challenge. Now, the next tower that's going to heat up is back right here. Let me just switch out for this, even though technically it is... Yeah, see, we got to stay away from him. Okay, let me maybe take the lower level. Oh, there's a light down here. I was not... That's important to know. We tried this yesterday. I was very tired, and I think that that sort of played into the challenge. Because among other things, I didn't really pay attention to the fact that there's a bright light here that is going to provide at least some protection from Mr. Hartman. Now, that is not open yet. As far as we can tell, the nodes appear on the tower that opens, so there must be at least one more node. Yep, there it is. Okay. Oh, boy. Now, Jessie cannot recover her energy while it's dark, so we're just going to hang out in here for 1 second. All right, here we go. I would have turned him to my side if I could have. Now, Emil just hit me with that scorpion. Nope. That scorpion harpoon I talked about and took away most of Jessie's lives. That's... No, where did it go? Where did that cube just go? Son of a... Okay, it must have fallen. Okay, did anybody see where the glowing green cube just went? It's about the size of my character. Doesn't seem like something that should have gotten easily lost. I did get it, right? Am I high? What just happened? I never got it. Okay. Well, I got it this time. No energy and lots of damage, and now I'm dead. So that time I died because I fell. Not smart, but also I don't know how to deal with the amount of damage that's coming in from Hartman. If we can light up all 4 of these... Oh, hello to Drienne. If we light up all 4, I assume the lights will come on and chase Emil out. It just feels like there's a long way to go from here to there. All right, let me fast travel the Jessie way. Because another trick we can do is that when the nodes appear on this tower over here, there's at least a couple that you can hit from the safety of this. Alright, I'm gonna, again, make a friend. Okay, I guess I'll just take a bunch of damage from that too. We're gonna hope that that guy keeps Emil busy for a minute. Driano, hope you're having a nice Tuesday so far. Okay, that's... Nope. Alright, let's see if we can make it to that light. We just got torpedoed. I don't know what to do about that. And if any part of this sounds like complaining, I would just note that I'm frustrated at, like, I feel like I'm doing it wrong, and I haven't yet worked out what is the secret to do it right. Just take a breath. Hopefully he will go away. There we go. Get in there. All right, let's take our lit position down here. I don't know when they're going to shoot at me, so I'm going to take a minute here. Well, it's still not great at range, Shattergun. Alright, so that's going to drop some blue. I want to kill the other guy, though, before he gets into a flanking position and gets me. Alright. Let me just hang out here for 1 second. We're going to shoot the nodes that we can. We also have reasons to believe, based on past experience, that there's at least one on the lower level. Yep, I can actually see the light from here. Okay. Alright, never ever stop moving. Okay, we've got more light here. That's good. Now, can he torpedo Jessie when she's standing in the light? I don't know that we've seen him do it. Maybe that's the element that I've been missing. Alright, we've got it. Now, I'm just gonna throw the cube over there. Because it's faster to sprint. Got it. Okay. Alright. There we go. Now we have twice as many cubes as we've ever had. Success. Drain is saying that we're doing a DLC mission that they avoided due to potential spoilers for a different game. I'm going to lurk while you do this. The good news, I will... The thought rattling around in my head is that I'm not sure that I've encountered anything that would be a spoiler for Alan Wake, but since I may simply have misunderstood the story of Alan Wake and I'm not 100% sure, I will defer to that judgment. But, okay, and also apparently this is a DLC mission. It wasn't presented as such, but that's cool. I like it when the DLC is integrated into the experience. Alright, I would love to go get some of the other blue shards that we dropped. Hold on just a second. There we go, sorry. Just sneeze real quick. Well, really what I should do is go get myself into the light. Drop, drop. Okay. Is it open? Yes, it is. All right. Grab that. Jump. All right. So I'm starting to feel like the really important element I was missing was stand in the pools of light if you're going to be out here. Which, again, sounds like something that would be super obvious, but I just wasn't recognizing that there was any light outside of the bay here yesterday. There's a couple dudes. It seems like a job for Pierce, but let me get the ammo recharged here. I don't like that guy. what did that impact that wasn't the dude that I shot it at?
Experiment.
Oh, Mia says, bless you. Thank you. Okay, last cube. Now, again, whoa, what the? Whoa! Oh, the lights turn off when you grab the cube. That also should have been obvious. Oh, God. Oh, no, don't die here. Come on, Jesse. Okay. Just recharge a little bit. Oh, he thinks this is so funny. He's gonna think it's hilarious when I pick up this cube and jam it in there.
Okay, now where's the switch?
I bet it's right here. Okay, what was that? Third, fourth, fifth try? I don't remember how many times I've died in this episode, but welcome to episode 11, everyone. It's now official, because if I had spent this entire episode just grinding on this one person, I was going to be like, nope, we're not going to call it. We'll just call it a practice episode. Maybe put it up in the archive, but not give it a number. Okay, that's good. Yes, so we can leave. Oh, well, if nothing else, I should touch this to get all of Jesse's lives back. Alright. Cool beans. Now, this area is clear, yes? I think so. So now we would head over to Fra Moro. Whoops. Yeah, it's interesting, you know, thinking about what Dran just said, because this game is, or this section is unquestionably a follow-up slash backdoor sequel to Alan Wake, and also kind of far enough removed that I'm not sure that I feel like it spoils that much. It's interesting. Shaded facet and shooter dodge efficiency. Oh, and we open up this door. Okay, so we've done Eagle, going over on the left there, Eagle Limited AWE, Shifted Passage, AWE Transit Bay, so we should be able to take, go to the east here, back to Active Investigations. We'll see if we can go north, and then proceed further to the east. Hello to Geek Pantheon, who says, how is Tuesday treating you? Tuesday is treating me pretty well. Didn't sleep well last night. Here's a fun thing. You know, every once in a while you wake up and you're like, oh, I slept wrong. I woke up in the middle of the night, or more specifically, was woken up and was very plainly sleeping wrong, like as an active in the moment issue. So that was very, very uncomfortable and didn't get a lot of rest as a result, but hopefully that's passed. So, Geek Pantheon has done a couple videos that we watched. If you are... Hold on. Oh, hold on. Frank is here.
Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items.
Doesn't
Still,
want to
I don't know why
brag.
people are making it so personal.
Right.
I mean, the team...
So Geek Pantheon, we've been watching through some of the videos up on his YouTube channel, which you can find if you're watching this over at, you know, I just do a Google search for Geek Pantheon. Okay, this does not open yet. Pantheon. Okay, so Fra Moro AWE. Yeah, should be it. And he did a really, really good episode or video about the Soul Knife, which is the class that I am most likely to play if and when we put together a sort of a Twitch stream with Geek Pantheon and More Than a Mia and Chivalry. Hold on, we might get some more dialogue here. Frank really likes to chat.
I lost my train of thought. Oh, right. Still, I don't know why people are making it so personal. I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird. Well, maybe that's not true. Darling is famous for being a bit out there, but when he's weird, it's charming. Altered items really aren't that frightening once you get to know them. If you figure out what they like or don't like, you know, what sets them off, then there's nothing to worry about. I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals scared about...
Well, maybe Frank will be quiet. Also, very quickly, if anybody has thoughts, we were watching through some of the videos so far, and the game audio and dialogue in particular seems very, very quiet on the VODs. No one's complained, so maybe it's not as much of an issue, but if anybody has trouble hearing the dialogue and stuff, please let us know and we will adjust. Where'd you go? I don't want to die here. Oh, we can't go back to the control point. Okay. Hello to Caroluna. Wait, More Than a Mia has complained a few times. Okay, like we can turn it up. Hold on a second. Go here, options, audio. So we've set everything down to about 70%. That's usually been a fairly even thing. Effects volume didn't seem that bad, but let's at least notch the dialogue volume up. Maybe that'll make it easier to hear. Let's see how this is, and if this is not great, let us know. Oh, I gotta hang out here in the light for a second. So, one of the fun things in watching Geek Pantheon's video about the Soul... Is it Soul Blade or Soul Knife? One was in 3.5 edition and the other's in this edition, and I don't actually know which is which. But, whichever one it is, Geek Pantheon did a really good video, which, among other things, perfectly described the sort of character that I was going to pitch to him for our campaign, which is a character that might be on the long road towards being a professional assassin. Soul Knife, he says. Yeah, whoops. Yeah, we can't go back. That's fine. Now, there's at least one other person in here. He had a shield. There he is. Yeah, Geek Pantheon characterizes a Soul Knife, which is sort of a, in theory, it's a, what's back here? Oh, it's a little bin. It's a rogue-style character with psionic abilities that include, among other things, the ability to manifest a blade of psionic energy that can be used to, oh. Hold on, I need a light to melt that shadow. Let's see if we can find one real quick. Ah, here we go. And Geek Pantheon was saying, you know, in order to make this work as a character conceptually, you'd want to be a rogue you'd want to be a character that isn't just charging into battle, but rather planning carefully, thinking about the most efficient way to take out their target, and preferably getting in and out without anybody ever knowing that a murder has even taken place. And that is like one for one the type of character that I was going to propose for Geek Pantheon. So that was a lot of fun. Oh, that is not all of the... Well, we'll toss that at the shadow just to be a jerk about it. But now we'll do this. just see if there's any other shadow goo in here. Not yet. All right. Take a look around in here. More than amusing that it was dialogue specifically that was very out of balance for the mic. Yeah, we'll see if this is better, and we can notch it up even more. And let me just take a quick look in... Nope, we already went in there. Yeah, so we're ready to move forward. The other video that we watched was his, you know, top mistakes that I've made as a DM. Sort of one of those things about, hey, here's what I've learned during my time as a DM, and maybe you can learn from my mistakes. And I really appreciate videos like that, because nobody starts off being an awesome DM or an awesome player or, you know, great at games like video games or anything else. Like, we all... It takes time to learn and to find out what you enjoy and what works for you, and in the case of D&D, what works for others that you're DMing for, like what kind of game you want to do and so forth. So I really appreciate videos like that. And one of the interesting ones that was in there was, be very careful about overwriting your campaign around the backstory of your characters, because your characters, your players, should be afraid of dying. As the DM, you mustn't be afraid of dying. You have to design the encounters so that they are threatening, and everybody at the table has to understand that death is a real consequence. And as a DM, as the storyteller, wow, you cannot have your hold on a second. You cannot have the future of your campaign reliant on these specific characters being alive. The story has to be capable of continuing without the player's involvement. And that's something that I love. That's one of the things that I think is a big selling point of D&D. These events are occurring. It's not a video game where everything is just sort of waiting for the player character to walk up, but rather, in a good D&D game, the events are occurring. There are characters that are pursuing their own agendas, and the characters have to decide how they feel about that and what they intend to do about it. And without their interaction, or even if they do interact, the world should adapt around them or continue without them. That's what I'm trying to get at. And I thought that was a very, very incisive statement that I think, again, is, as he puts in the video, new DMs may not understand. They might want to craft something that's going to be highly personalized to the characters, but what they want to do, rather, is incorporate those character backstories into a much wider narrative that could be applied to any character. So that's sort of a quick plug for some videos that I've really liked. Hold on. Arcade cabinets. Oh, the Shoom arcade cabinets. A distance of 10 feet between the items suppress their effect. Effect only triggers on physical contact. Items are a pair of arcade game cabinets originally designed for the games Shoom and Shoom 2 Kulger's Revenge. The games were manufactured by Bonco Entertainment, now out of business. Despite being a popular arcade game in Japan during the late 80s, early 90s, no other Shoom cabinets have been found by our investigators. What... Okay, defines them as popular then. When touching one of the items while it stands within 10 feet of its counterpart, the user's mind is transported to a version of their subjective reality that resembles a video game in logic and function. Events from their everyday lives become game-like sequences in which speed and efficacy are paramount. The brain enters a stroke-like state, as proven by EEG studies on users, which only ends after the user finishes their game, at which point they resume normal brain and motor functions. Oh, I don't want to play something that simulates having a stroke. And I also think that it's important for the players to understand, like when I pitched or introduced my nephew to Dungeons and Dragons, the way that I did it, I said, you know, you are stepping into a world as a character who is capable of doing extraordinary things. So are others, and you have the capacity to change the world around you. But the world will continue on without your involvement, and your character can be killed, and the story will continue on. So I was sort of trying to get him accustomed to the idea that unlike a video game where you die and you reload, this is more like real life. I don't know what to do about this yet. Hold on, I powered this up. What did that get us? Oh, there must be a button in here. Yes, there's a button right there. Anything else in here? No. I really should have brought a light. I might be able to get back up there. Yes, okay. Geek Pantheon says, glad you like them. Filming a video later this week on bad player habits that I've had in the past. I'm excited to get that one out and hear your thoughts. I will look forward to it, and also, again, the value of those videos can be like, oh, I do those things. I should probably be more aware of that. Oh, no. Okay, so as far as I can tell, when the lights that Jesse's carrying just go out, you sort of exited their operational zone, and you have to find a different light to turn on. So I see... Oh, for sure. Let's touch this thing. We've got these. I don't know if I want to hit those yet. Can I get that? Nope. No, that's just far enough back that I can't quite get that bin. Alright, is there anything up higher that I can get to? Unbreakable, unbreakable, unbreakable. And we cannot get into lower access because we don't have sufficient lights in this area. Presumably something that we do will either turn on the lights in this area so that we can get there. I don't see any... Like, this looks like a spotlight, doesn't it? But it's not on. I wonder if I should have put the power cube onto this. Well, let's go find... Let's go hit these buttons. It doesn't look like it's going to go very far. Geek says there's a bunch of different ways to handle a character's death that can be compelling and interesting and not have the character die permanently while still having serious consequences. Maybe an idea that could be jotted down for a future video. Yeah, I think that would be. Right. Okay. Let's back this guy up. Now, I don't know how to stop it. I don't know if it's pressed the same button a second time. It is. Oh, wait. These are unpowered power cubes. How do you charge them up? I can't... Oh, I can pull this out. All right. Hold on. Starting to get an idea here. And now the spotlight is on. Okay. Good. Now, how do we charge up the other cube that I just picked up, and now I don't remember where I put it. There it is. Oh, maybe it's not. I thought it was like a... No. Doesn't this look like an unpowered cube? It looks like you would charge it up and then it would be good. Well, we have access to that, so we could take that power cube and jam it in there. Instead, let's roll this back because there's one other thing for it to declutterify. Oh, no, it won't move anymore. Can I take this spotlight and move it anywhere? No, it is plugged in. All right. And now that door is open. What I want to do is back up the spotlight so that I could get there. Can I move the wagon if it's not currently powered on? Or the spotlight's off? No. Nope, that is locked in place now. That's a bummer. Whatever was going to be in there probably would have just been a mod. Like, I doubt it was going to be anything super impressive, but I still would have wanted to get it. This isn't... Oh, wait. We've got a light. As long as this doesn't fritz out. All right, shield kills, efficiency mode. Wait, I might need this light where I'm going. It's not it. One of the load screens that I saw round about like episode 3 or 4 was like, you can light up an area by using launch and holding on to like a lighting item. And I thought to myself, oh, that sounds interesting. And then it didn't come up for a very, very long time. And I started to wonder if that was some vestige of an earlier design. Okay.
Oh, it's too dark in here to fight this thing.
Oh, we can't get that. It's on the other side of the fence. Now, does that come on and off? Oh, no. Nope. Okay, I see a power cube there on the left. All right, here's the thing I couldn't get last time. Geek is asking what D&D characters I've played in the past. So back in the day, back in like 2nd edition, I've always liked psionics. So back in 2nd edition, I played a version of psionic in that game where it wasn't... I don't think it was particularly well balanced and not necessarily very well explained. And there were a lot of things in AD&D 2nd edition there that my friends and I just didn't really understand. But yeah, we played around and had some fun with it. So I played a psionic there. Also played a wizard, I believe, at one point. Some sort of magic user. Then in... Gosh, did we ever play 3rd edition? I'm not sure that I ever had a chance to play 3rd edition. And then in 4th edition, that was where I played a... I played sort of a druid shapeshifter, and my producer played both a cleric in one game and then a monk in another game. So by proxy, I got a lot of exposure to those character classes. 4th edition was... I didn't, like... I don't know D&D well enough to make a lot of mechanical comparisons between them. I looked at 4th edition and said, oh, this seems like fun. Like, there's all these different powers that you can use at any time. And in more recent, like basically 2020, maybe 2019, really started getting into like D&D on YouTube and so forth. Like, oh, there's all these channels that sort of deconstruct this game and talk about what works and what doesn't. And that was the first time it was sort of introduced to me that Dungeons & Dragons 4th edition was not very, very well received, specifically because of certain things like the combat taking an age to resolve. And that was certainly our experience. We would get together for a D&D game, and it would be 2, 3, 4 hours on basically one combat encounter. And that was not people being confused about the rules. That was everybody, being on point, taking the turn. There was no, oh, it's my turn? Oh, let me think about what to do. There simply was not that. And like everybody was on point, is the part that I'm saying. And it was just a very, very slowly paced game relative to other D&D games that I'd played. And at the time, I was like, oh, I guess that's just how it goes when we have a group that's comparatively large. But I don't know why I did that. It's fine. Yeah, I liked being a shapeshifter druid. That was pretty cool. I specifically wanted to play that because I didn't get it. I didn't know how druids were supposed to... I didn't understand where they fit into a group. Like, if you have D&D 4th edition... Who is doing that? D&D 4th edition, for anybody that doesn't know, was very, very dedicated to the idea of character roles. That you would have a leader, a controller, a striker, and a tank. Sort of like you would in an MMO. One to buff, one to do crowd control, one to taunt and absorb all the damage, and one to do all the damage to the enemies. And you would broadly want to balance out your team so that they would complement one another. And I was like, I don't know where a druid fits into this archetype. And I know that in the book, it was like, okay, they're like part controller, part leader, I think is where they fit into that weird archetype that they had made up. But I wanted to try it out specifically because I was curious about like, okay, but how does this actually function? And so that was why I was interested in it. Also, I want to say in like 2nd edition, I must have played some others. We played a lot of that. I might have done just a straight rogue very, very briefly. I don't think if I ever did a fighter. My take on fighters back in 2nd edition was like, oh, this is the class for people that like don't have any idea on what they want to play. I didn't think that fighters seemed very interesting in 2nd edition, but then around about 3rd edition, when they started adding all of those feats and stuff, it was like, oh, you can build a fighter to do a whole bunch of different things, whatever kind of archetype you want to do. And I feel like that's carried over into 5th edition as well. Oh, we got a tape recorder here.
Okay, we're gonna try this one more time, and then we're done playing with you. Understand?
Jelly.
Where are you from?
Jumbo Grain. Up and loose and heavy treat sandwich.
Jesus Christ, does anyone have any idea what this thing is saying?
Hotly. Dirt arrange you.
Why are you here? What the hell do you want? Why'd you stow away on that ship?
School bearing, boy. Eyes many cauterizing loops through and about. Wind and Windy Mitchell.
Did he just say Mitchell? Was there a Mitchell at NASA?
Tubes.
You know what? Never mind. I can't do this anymore. Just send this thing to the guys in research. Let them cut it up or whatever they do. You hear that? They're gonna cut you up, you pain in the ass.
Spider time.
It's not very scientific. Yeah, Geek, we had a really good time with 4th edition back at the time. It's more... Oh. Looks like we... Pardon me. Looks like we need to clear some blockages out there. Oh, there's a globe around. Crap. Okay. I am full on personalized vigorous dodge efficiency. I don't think this is something that I necessarily want, but yeah, we're going to have to clear some space for it nonetheless. We are organized by type. Let's get rid of this one, which is only rank 3. Here we've got melee damage after melee kills. This one is clearly not as good. Here we've got these two that are identical. We'll just kill one of them. Incoming damage after seizing enemy. No, get rid of that one. And that one. And then these two are identical. Good. I'll also say that I personally, from like what I saw of the rules, I felt like 3rd edition and then 3.5 edition were really, really complicated. Oh, crap. That was me. I let go of it. I don't know why. Like, one thing about D&D 3rd edition was you had to plan ahead from basically the beginning of the game in terms of where you wanted your character to be at like 18th level. You had to know what your long-term plan was because you had to be picking up the right feats at the right levels, or else you would find yourself locked out of what you would need in order to get to where you wanted to be. That, to me, I looked at that and was like, I don't know what kind of character I want to have at 18th level. I don't even know my character yet. I need to play as this for a while before I know where I'd want to be. Oh. Where'd he go? Oh, I will take anything that makes him dead. There we go. I've also, like, I've done enough DMing to have a lot of respect for the people that do it, and even more respect for the people that do it well. What is... Oh, that's a friend. because as a DM, you have to have a really thorough understanding of the rules, pretty much all of them, and in order to properly adjudicate for the players, like, here's how this works. Like, the player wants to do something, and you have to have some sort of understanding about, like, okay, here's how the rules operate. So you have to know the NPCs that you are using in your encounter, all the enemies. You have to have at least a sharp idea on what the characters are capable of doing, so that you've created an encounter that won't just be trivially dispatched by, you know, the character suddenly being able to fly or whatever. Like, oh, right, Aarakocra. Okay, so we opened that door. Did we need anything else in here? I feel like that's a pretty thorough examination of this area. We rotated the spotlight around. So yeah, that's a big thing with me. I feel like as a DM, you want to know that you can trust the players to understand their own characters, so that you're not responsible for looking up, here's what this spell does, here's how this ability functions. That information should be coming from the players, because as the DM, you've got 1,000 other things to look at. Oh, there's something back here. Looks like, oops. Well, here's something, but we will find out more about it in a second. And that, by the way, that's also why I really like playing... I don't know why there's a light here, but I'll take it. Oh, I won't take it. Yes, I will take it. I thought it was on the other side of, like, a grating or something. Ah, that explains it. I actually have some of the most fun with D&D at lower levels, simply because there's less to track and keep track of. You definitely want the arc of becoming better over time. Oh, hey, Emil. He's clearly not trapped in there. Because we've been...
like whatever force had a hold on Hartman isn't mixing well with the Hiss corruption. Lake did call him the third thing.
Is this the right way? What the power box that I put in, what did that do exactly? Wait, hold on.
Okay. I'm just going to freestyle a bit. My mother always said, never talk to strangers. Always. Never. Never. Always. Never. But isn't a stranger just someone you don't know? What if the only thing stopping a stranger from being a friend is that word? Stranger. Strange. Strange like the noises you hear at night when there is no light and you cannot fight. Strange like a rubber duck that follows you around and makes you drop your coffee every time that it quacks because the noise scares you. Then you have to clean up the coffee while the duck stares at you and continues to quack. Quack, quack, quack.
I had to rotate the camera around to see if Jessie was aggressively rolling her eyes, because I know I was. Geek is saying... So let me just take a quick look back here. We put that in there. What did it do? Before I go forward, did it open that door? I can't take it out. Let me just go back slightly. I just want to make sure that it didn't open up something back here. It wouldn't make a lot of sense. Nah, we're good. Geek is saying that 3 and 3.5 editions of D&D were really great for people that wanted rules for everything. and uses tumbling as an example, where as opposed to 5th edition, where you might, I want to tumble, and maybe you make an acrobatics or dexterity roll to get from one place to another. In 3.5 and so forth, there were very specific rules, like, okay, everybody, open up your player's handbook to this page, because there's a rule for that. Let's find out.
Chain letter. I remember these. Mom used to say they were evil. Better do what it says. Just in case. There must be a photocopier around here.
Around here. Well, I'm not going to make that my mission right now. Missions. No. Assets. Collectibles. What am I looking for? Missions. Oh, right. Holy hell. At the end of the last episode, we built this surge weapon. I haven't even used it at all. We gotta check that out. Anyway. Jesse helps Ahti by giving the plants in the investigation sector some much needed light. I don't know where to even start on that. We don't care about that. No. Yes. And Geek is saying that, yeah, everybody that liked that aspect of it went over to Pathfinder. I find Pathfinder absolutely inscrutable. It's so massively complicated. Dr. Hartman is the first Type 2 shaded individual to be examined alive by the Bureau and has proven a valuable asset for our understanding of A010, aka the Shadow. Like all shaded individuals, the specimen is constantly shielded by, or produces, a blank of darkness that makes visual observation difficult. This blank also protects the specimen from harm. During testing, non-lethal ballistics proved ineffective against it. The specimen uses words and phrases that seem to originate from its previous life as a therapist. Some phrases have even been identified as quotes from Dr. Hartman's book, The Creator's Dilemma. This seems to indicate the host personality remains blank to some degree. For research purposes, Shaded Hartman was relocated to the Cauldron Lake Lodge replica built for the redacted AWE investigation. Researchers hope a familiar setting may trigger new behavior. The experiment has yielded no results so far. Wait, let me just take a quick look in here. I don't know if we're going to have the text of that chain letter. Oh, we do. Oh no, the Spooky Man letter has found you. The Spooky Man curse is coming to you. To miss the curse, you must mail this letter to people. If you don't, the curse will get you. The more letters you mail, the better off you will be. Pardon me. Sally and Houston did not send the letter, and the Spooky Man ate her cat. Terrence and Greenstone did not send the letter, and the Spooky Man gave him acne. Kyle did not send the letter, and now his wife eats dinner alone. Linda did send the letter, 30 letters in total so far, and look at her now. She owns 3 cars and has all her fingers. She speaks Italian. You need to mail this letter. You better mail this letter. Don't let the Spooky Man come. He'll take your cat. Go find your stamps, hurry. Yeah, I'd mentioned to Mia at one point that I'm curious enough about Pathfinder that if, like, Chivalry opted to run a campaign, I would be glad to create a character and attempt to participate. But, no guarantees in my facility with the rule set, because it seems like... It seems like more rules than any single human can comprehend. Wait, there was something here. Something here.
This piece is called Me and You. It's summer in New York City.
Oh no.
A boy with a wolf's head eats some ice cream. The ice cream melts. The wolf head howls. We howl together. The mayor stares at a bicycle. A little girl watches him watch the bike, watch him watch the bike, and on and on and on, like the ticking of 1,000 clocks. We listen to the ticking together, me and you. A traffic light decides it doesn't want to be a traffic light anymore. People call it names, and it's hurt. I take it to see a movie. We have a good time, me and you. People think we're weird, but we ignore them. We're friends now, connected by a moment. We'll always share this story, even if people don't understand it. You and me and you.
Is it still low? Okay, let's see if we can adjust it some more. Options, audio. Let's bring dialogue up a little bit more. Geek is saying, and this could apply to either 3.5 edition or Pathfinder. Essentially, you pick a narrow idea of what your character to do, and then take feats to get you there. And he says, like, when I played, he decided that he wanted to do amazing things when he critically hit. So by the time he hit 17th level, he had like 5 different cool things to pick from when he landed a crit. And he also critted on a roll of 16 to 20. I love the idea. So I'm a big fan of the modern Hitman games. And specifically, one of the things that I like about them is the fact that you have a very sophisticated environment and a wealth of opportunities to get from... Oh, there it is. To get at your target, with the ideal goal being to get in and get out without anybody even knowing that a death has occurred, or if somebody has died, that it appears to be accidental. And to design something in the way that you were talking about with sort of like a Cold War era setting where there could be opportunities for that, that sounds like a lot of fun, but it also sounds like a nightmarish amount of DM work to organize something like that. So I think it sounds very, very intriguing. I want to make sure that we're not throwing too many curveballs.
I need a ranger sent to this location stat.
Okay, so we're going to have some sort of boss encounter, because last time she called for a ranger. Oh, here we go! The director steps closer to the horrible entity. He reaches out with a steady hand. You're mine now, creature. I will return you to my facility and control your power. Yes, sir, we don't know. The entity instead rushes forward and engulfs the director. He screams in pain as the scientist looks on and does nothing, like the coward that he is. Entity subtitled, I am not the one being examined. I am the one locked inside a prison. Gradually, the director emerges from the entity. His once sparkling eyes are now dull and empty. The scientist rushes to him. Sir, we have to escape. We cannot. They are in control now. I got what I wanted. Alan Wake is such a great writer. Love him so much. The great thing about Alan Wake, and like for real, one of the great things about Alan Wake is the fact that the people who write Alan Wake and the characters in the game are not bad writers. They are very, very clearly creating this persona of this sort of like schlock writer, and it takes its own level of talent to be able to accurately emulate writing that is that unpleasant. Okay. I don't know where I am right now. Come on, Jesse. I didn't really, like, size this room up before I started the fight, so I don't actually know. That was my first encounter with what is below the ledge. Oh, that's the ranger. The ranger's shooting at the guy who's on my side, I think. Oh, no, he's shooting at that thing. Oh, no! Oh, that really hurt. Okay, I picked up some blue from somewhere. Yes, when you seize them, they don't drop any health for you. So there's definitely a balance to it in terms of when you do one versus the other. And this just takes you down the other side, right?
Find an opening!
Ouch and a half. What? No. I don't know what's behind me. Like, I can't turn right now. Yeah, he's gonna throw garbage at me, and I gotta make sure that I can survive it. Nope. Well, I can't survive it now, so we're out. Hey, ranger friend, anytime you want to draw some enemy fire, that'd be fine. Oh, give me all of that. I'm gonna hoover all this up. Okay. Oh, Mia, thank you very much for the bits. Geek Pantheon says it's all about modular design. He usually spends 20 to 30 minutes a day just jotting down basically templates for different encounters, combat, social puzzles, etc. that are intentionally vague. That way when he's planning a session for the players, or the players bring something unexpected, he just needs to put the already prepped puzzle pieces together rather than making up something whole cloth. It's still, I remain very impressed by the people that can do it, and super want to make sure that I'm never the guy at the table who responds to the clear story hooks by saying, I pack up my things and walk 20 miles west. Because I've been at tables where people do that and it sucks. Not exactly that, but... Alright, so we don't want to go down the giant shaft, but that looks like the place to go. I should probably check the map at some point. This is where we are, off the map slightly. Cool. And yeah, getting high on mods again, but we'll work it out. Okay, so the Fra Moro AWE is upstairs. Is there anything else down here that we need? Because we know that's going to be a fight. I would have liked to have brought my ranger friend, but he doesn't have flight capabilities. Oh, look, it's a Moonlander. Oh, balls. Okay. All right, I'm gonna head towards what appear to be lights over there. Hold on 1 second. What is wrong with this thing? There we go. The Apollo 14 entity, commonly known as Fra, underwent a series of physical examinations upon its admittance into the oldest house. The entity can speak, though its poor grasp of the English language makes any meaningful communication impossible. Interview material can be found at Redacted. Its physical form consists solely of the Extravehicular Mobility Unit, EMU, spacesuit used by NASA astronauts, the same model worn by the other crew. This could be an authentic EMU taken from one of the NASA astronauts, though this suit does not bear anywhere's name, or one materialized through blank conversation or possibly redacted corporealization. The suit itself is slightly damaged, which is likely due to the fact that the command module did not have a fourth seat for the entity to strap into during re-entry. The EMU is entirely hollow, and pieces can be removed, though this seems to agitate the entity. X-rays and spectrograph imaging have shown redacted shaped outlines existing within the suits. For safety reasons, the entity will be contained in a secure cell until more information can be gathered. So presumably that's the thing that they were talking to in the recording. There was also a previous document that we read or listened to that talked about people talking with a spacesuit all day long and just yucking it up and having a great time. Oh yeah, Fra interrogation. That's the thing that we listened to where it was just talking sort of word salad. All right. I'm going to stay back in the light here for a second. This button doesn't do anything, but it does have a little arrow on it. Where does the arrow point and why? Well, you can see another light over there. I am so embarrassed. Like, let me own the fact that, given the fact that this has such a heavy Alan Wake theme, it really took me a long time to work out, like, hey, you gotta be looking for the pools of light. Took a lot of damage there again. Let's try to hit over here. All right. Another... Oh, this button we can push, but before we do, let's take a look around in here. I don't know what he was about to say. Fra Moro, a paranatural entity, arrived on Earth by infiltrating the Apollo 14 lunar mission at an unknown point of their voyage to the Fra Moro highlands of the Moon. 32 hours after the return of the Apollo 14 command module to Earth, the Bureau was contacted by Mr. Blank, a White House senior official, and instructed to send a small team to the Johnson Space Center in Houston. At the base, the team examined the entity and carried out interviews with NASA staff. They learned that 4 astronauts had returned to Earth instead of the expected 3. Each human crew member was insistent that the mission left with 4 members, though they couldn't name the 4th when asked. The entity seemingly affected their memory to make its presence feel unremarkable. The entity was transported to the oldest house for further investigation. Note, an altercation between NASA security and the investigation team occurred upon their arrival. Mr. Blank called to clarify the matter, though tensions remained high. Bureau jurisdiction and clearance should be defined more clearly with other federal agencies. Alright, and that's all we get in here. Now, we're not talking to a spaceship right now. We are a spacesuit. What is the button that we push? What did it do? Oh, it's moving. What did that get us? Hold on a second. That moved that spotlight over here. Why would we want that? I have no idea. Oh, we can see that there's like a power cube over there. And there were some ports over on the other side. What I don't have, though, is... Well, let me hit this again. Ah, there it goes. Okay, I'm with you. Now I know what we're doing. Oh, it's on the move. Okay, we got one cube. I don't know what caught on fire over there. Can I possibly get this cube over there? I could throw it in that direction. Maybe I want to do that. I'm not sure. Before we do anything, is there anything to go into? No. So it's these two buttons. And I don't know what to do. I'm going to hit this one. Oh, the arrows. Shoot. Alright, I did not bring my cube with me. Balls. Alright, with this one's, I mean, obviously on me. I really screwed this up. Yeah. I failed to bring the cube with me. What I should have done is simply thrown it over in this direction. They could have picked it up after I got there. Hello to Azaric. He had to step away due to some to make some afternoon coffee. I kind of want some afternoon coffee myself here. I think what sets this section of the game a lot apart from some of the others is the opportunities for instant death scenarios and relatively precise movements. Like, I gotta get into the light right now. Yep. Oh, okay. I can't do anything about that, I guess. Okay, I'm just gonna toss this as far over towards the cubes as possible. Hopefully that landed more or less where I want it. Wait, where are we going? I'm just gonna follow this light around. We're gonna try to stay in the light at all times because he can't do anything to her when she is well lit. Yeah, Azric, I hope your Tuesday's going well also. Okay. So now we're here, and I want to continue going further down, right? In, you know, just so long as we're standing in a light, you know, pool of light for a while. Someday I'll go in there. Ricardio wrote and contacted on Twitter and was looking for advice on, like, setting changes. Oh, look at that! I accidentally got it in. That's pretty cool. At least I think I did. I don't know where else it would have landed. So yeah, we took some screenshots of the settings that we use in OBS. They are exactly the same in OBS Studio, and hopefully those will be helpful in getting set up. So we got one of the cubes in. I've got one button to push that's going to send the thing back in the other direction. Is that a cube over there? It's something. Let me hit this button. We'll see where it goes. Yes. All right. So it looks like it might melt some shadow that's on top of this cube that we want. Okay, but don't... So I need at least one more cube. Do we have any idea where I'm trying to get it from? I don't see anything, man. All right, let's... and so anyway, Ricardinho also did apply the settings that were sent over, and his next test stream I thought looked a lot more smooth. There's a number of settings in OBS in terms of what encoder you want to use and so forth, and believe me, we've learned from hard experience that you put in the wrong thing there, and you can wind up with a stream that looks very bad, and you're not even aware of it. Here's something that I'm sort of concerned about. Remember the cube that I threw over there? What if I threw it behind something and it's now lost in shadow? I don't know what I'm looking for. It could be underneath... You know what it could be? It could be underneath one of these platforms. I don't think it's underneath this one. Nope. The red haze around the screen. I've noted this before. What if it's in here? What if that's... Oh, nope. It does not open, just so you guys know. Okay, well, there's an area that I can get to here. Maybe the queue is back here, or maybe I can go down or up to a control point. Okay, we got something going on.
There. One less place for him to hide.
Gerbil took the top head. Speak to the voice on the cell intercom. Where... It's in here somewhere. All right, I don't want to leave this area, but I do want to look down here. Pick this up because I have a feeling I'm going to need it. Yeah, Azric, when is the next episode of The Wolf Among Us? Azric is doing his very first playthrough of a Telltale game, and he chose a strong one to start with. It's The Wolf Among Us. Will not say anything about it here, except that it is a very enjoyable story. I'm gonna bring this light along. Ow. Jesse can fly, and I still managed to take fall damage. Okay, where am I? I am way the hell back here. That's not where I want to be. Can I get back up there? I don't think I can fly that high. Nope. No, that is very carefully calibrated to be just beyond her reach. Alright, well, I gotta get back there, because that's where my quest was, so... Can I... Yeah, no, this is a ceiling vent. There's no way back for me there. So I'll have to go around the long way. Which is fine, because I will almost certainly come across a control point and be able to get all my health back. It's the observation deck. Jeez, this is dark. Azric is planning for Saturday afternoon for the next Wolf Among Us. Yeah, crap. I have always, in every Telltale game that I've ever played, always proceeded doing one episode a week. I feel like that's an awesome pace. It gives the events of the story time to sink in. It's not like I can... it's not like I've memorized exactly what episode each event happens in, but it gives me... It sets the events far enough apart that they don't blur together, and I've always really enjoyed that. So I'm always a little bit surprised when people sit down and play, like, through a Telltale game in a weekend, or in my opinion, worse yet, in a single sitting. That seems well calibrated to damage the experience, at least for me. Also, I could have just fast traveled when I hit that control point. Oops. How do I move forward from here? Yeah, I wanted to connect with Mia about what sort of character she might enjoy playing. I know others were saying, like, oh, you want to start with, like, the personality and so forth first. To me, it's... Well, I made my case for that before. Okay, so yeah, we can just fast travel all the way back. I don't know why I was walking. Azric's original plan was to do an episode a day when he was on vacation last time. Really glad that he didn't do that. Yeah, it's, like, different people might choose to proceed in different ways. It doesn't have to be the way that I think, but I feel like giving the episodes time to breathe gives you... It really built up my anticipation for each story beat, and that's been for all of the Telltale games and non-Telltale games. I would usually give a nice a break between certain other narrative games that I would play. The Council was also played like a week apart for each of those episodes.
Yes, B? Worry who? See the...
Hello?
Hello! Great about us today. Long roads and no hardly. You are Bygone?
Sure. Why are you locked up in here?
Casual turning. Back and front. And Gerbil took the top head. Not being pressed for that. Lady going and loosing back for eye?
Sorry, I think I'm misunderstanding you. What do you want?
The head. The head for tales. For reading news, jars, words, and tumble. The reading head.
Okay, take it easy. I'll take a look. So maybe it wants something to read. Or a jar. Let's just see what we can find.
I don't know that I want to spend a lot of time finding this spacesuit something to read, but... Apparently it's going to be... It's either somewhere in this room, or I'm supposed to bring it back to this room, in which case I will revisit this much later. What's this?
This could be what it wants. Let's give it a shot.
People do like to read basketballs. They say all sorts of things. Phillips, Wilson. Pretty sure that's it.
No, jars. A head. Scotch and peppers? Head.
Okay, that wasn't right. Let's try something else.
Yeah, as long as I don't have to wander hither and yon for this, I'll be okay. There is also one unpowered thing, or one, like, object here that didn't get powered up that made me, like, that's what I thought I needed to do to get rid of Shadow Emil, but Ben didn't, so maybe that's for something else. I don't see. Well, let me look more carefully. You never know where we might find a flower pot or waste basket receptacle.
Maybe it'll like this.
Is it a dog toy or what is this? Geek Pantheon says... he usually starts with a concept. What do I want to do? What kind of person do I want to be? Then start building from there. Geek's newest character is going to get to play with, started with, I want to be abnormally charming. That idea turned into a half-elf warlock with mind manipulation powers and a desire to tear down established organizations in the world that he feels are exploiting the lower classes. Everyone has their own journey to making a character. Most of them aren't wrong. Yeah, and that's sort of what I was talking about, which is I like to, like, there's so many, like, character classes, especially in 5th edition, are so malleable that I like looking at them and thinking, like, okay, what kind of a person would be someone who would do these things? And then trying to find an interesting spin around that. But also, like, I also want to know, like, what other people are playing, because I can, you know, work around that and develop, like, how did these people know each other?
Head. A-S-B-E. Head.
Nope. Let's keep trying.
Okay, so we've searched the only 2 chambers in here. Maybe I can look around the Moonlander. I don't see anything here. No. No. Okay. Angel said, what was the quest on here that you finished that you mentioned in the Anno stream? It was the mold one. I was so stumped on that, Drienne. Like we played for so long. So there's something apparently just behind this wall. See that dot? Maybe that's what we're supposed to be finding. So yeah, there was a quest in this game for, like, go get the mold samples. And for some reason, I assumed that the mold samples would be found throughout the facility. And as we were playing, we'd find, like, oh, here I found another mold sample. Kind of like this section is, but that was incorrect. And in fact, the mold sections were all around the area, like pretty close. But also incredibly lethal all the way up until the point where Madison, or whatever her name is here, is able to fly. Once we got the flight ability, that pit area was less catastrophic to, ouch, to human life. I don't know where to look at this point. Oh wait, there was something else in here.
Maybe this will do the trick?
It's a plate of cheeses? Jesse.
Rosa, you ping pong. Ahead.
Guess that wasn't it either. Huh.
Okay, well, in that case, let me just go right back to this one here. And maybe now we'll find something additional in here for us to look at. Mobile Lab 1. Yes, toilet
This
paper.
might do it. Maybe.
Lady, you are school and dirt for losing.
Keep that up and I won't help you anymore.
Drian said, did you just collect the samples and return them? I did all that, and then there was a boss battle that followed that took a number of tries. It was very challenging. For me, at least. I could consistently get the boss down to about 2/3 health. And then right around that 30% mark, it would fill the lower areas with poisonous gas. And it was like, oh dear, now I don't have any place to go. And it would also, like, lash out with these giant tentacles that would do incredible amounts of damage. And I was not very good at dodging or absorbing those hits. I don't know where to go again. Ah, here we go.
Let's see if this will do it. I'm ready to be done with this.
You and me both, lady.
Furry clocks, lady. The head. Head. No snacks. Head is top of all up and down. At the top. The top head.
Wait, does this thing actually mean head? Head is in a body's head? Where the hell am I gonna find that? And how did it lose it?
So apparently I have to go all the way back to the sector head office. So let's actually fast travel there. Let's see if we can finish this up before we move on. Drin says that they'll have to go watch that. That fight took some effort as well. The gas is definitely what got you the worst. Yeah, it wasn't... I will say this. I haven't... Even yesterday, even the last episode that we did, where I was like, okay, I'm going to have to come back to this later. I wasn't angry or frustrated. I was just like, I cannot do this right now, and I need to return to this a little bit later. Because I recognize, like, I am not doing this the way that it needs to be done, but also I'm not correctly analyzing what I'm doing wrong. I know I'm doing it wrong, but I don't know how to improve that. So, we're way down here in the south. Let's take a look around sector head office. Maybe there's a statue. Oh, boy. Oh, God. Hold on a second. I am completely out of throw juice. That was not the head. Ah, oh, the head of his spacesuit.
For a head. Is that what the prisoner meant? I guess there's only one way to find out.
Yep, the thing said that removing parts of the suit makes it agitated. All right, let's go back to whatever that one was. There we go. Drian says even when they got stuck on boss fights here and there, it wasn't really truly frustrating, and was still enjoying the time playing. They did have better luck going away from the fight and coming back to it. Don't believe it was the mold boss that got really stuck on... Oh, believes it was the mold boss fight that they got stuck on, and then came back next stream and beat it pretty quickly. Yeah, same here. Well, there wasn't a break in stream, but it was like... Oh, and just spoiler alert... I don't actually know how I beat the boss. It was a complete surprise when all of a sudden it was like, oh, great work. Phew. I've really done it. And now the boss is done. I was like, wait, what? What? I don't, I'd love to claim that it was some strategic victory, but it was just suddenly over.
Ahead, River Chicken Station. Oh, far tastier. Press any button?
So the helmet is what you're after, huh?
Tubes, snug and grape, pure grapes. Hail a lady.
You're welcome, I guess. Did Kirkland lock you up in here?
Chief Trouble? Yes. Teddy's long around, but holdout's unhappiest. Can gather for goldfishes. No wrinkle.
Okay. Well, sounds like you're doing fine in there now. Just make sure you don't go anywhere.
Jelly.
At least we helped this guy. I think. Best we leave it locked up, though. We have no idea what it is, and we don't need any more problems out here.
Okay, let me take a quick look at the mod that we picked up. Yeah, because we're getting close. I do not know what will happen if we finish a mission that has a mod as a reward, but we're already full on mods. So, when in doubt, let's get rid of some of these. What's this one? Projectile speed plus 45%. That's okay, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't seem that great. Now, ammo cost per shot, that's actually pretty good. I don't need projectile spread negative 15% because we've got better than that. This is plus 4 projectiles. Not great when I have plus 5 and plus 7. Ammo cost while levitating. That might be better than the one I currently have in spin. Let me just take a quick look. When I come here, go back to spin. Ammo cost while levitating negative 24%. So yeah, I don't think that we... Well, the only other one that I might ever want this in is grip. Maybe I will hold on to that briefly. Oh my god. Projectile speed plus 500% to charge. That's basically instantaneous. We gotta put that on. Hold on a second. Charge. And what do we have in here? Blast radius and projectile speed. Yeah, let's take that out and let's put in plus 500%. Now, this should... Oops. This should basically just be at its target. Yeah. Alright. Let's roll with that for a little bit. Now, in terms of missions, I think we're back to... You'll notice that I'm not doing the timing ones right now. I really want to proceed with this main mission. Let's go to... Return to active investigations. Alright, so what I want... Where's the closest... Yeah, control point, this way. Mia says, I don't know if you saw this in the Sandbox Discord server, but both blah 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 and Patikin have purchased Control based on watching you play. That's awesome. Yeah, I have no expectation or even desire to become like a really big internet personality. To me, one of the greatest compliments that can be paid to the channel is if somebody looks at this and decides to stream themselves, decides to pick up a game because it looks like fun, and they wind up discovering something that they really enjoy, or I mean, those are sort of what I strive for. Like, those are two things that are very, I think, highly complimentary. Up to and including, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. I could beat this boss way better. And then they go in, and whether they do or not, if they enjoy their time with it, and we were able to introduce them to something new, and especially at a good price like you can find during these sales, that I feel like is, that's the real win. Okay, so I'm in active investigations. Oh, so presumably we go north here, which... There's an elevator here. That's what it is. Drin said no, just persistence. That's how the boss went for them. I don't think I changed my approach at all, just did it better that time. This. Yeah, I feel like I just got very blindly lucky on the last go. I was waiting to take fatal damage so that I could try it better the next time.
Great timing. Hartman just came through here. God, he was hideous. He tore the security door into the Breakfalls AWE site wide open. He was so ugly. Like, wow. I got a good look at him, and Christ, He does
I've
not look
written,
like he used to.
rewritten.
The hiss must have messed
The
him up or
darkness
something.
wants to hide the past to make me lose my way. I trust what I read on these pages. I wrote them for a reason. Cut through the reality, tear it apart, and rewrite it. They are drawn to the mystery.
Okay, hold on. There's gonna be a more thorough version of that here. So, Drienne, I would probably want to make sure that you are muted out of this section for sure.
I've written and rewritten, deconstructed, reconstructed, experimented with different voices, changed the style, changed myself, forgotten the language, relearned the language. Have I been here before? Gone down this path before? The darkness wants to hide the past to make me lose my way. You must know where you've been to know where you're going. I trust what I read on these pages. I wrote them for a reason. My notes to myself. The only way to make progress, recap, then write more. The style then. Lose the fat. Make it clear. Ugly. Functional. Present, be blunt. Only the brutal truth. Cut through the reality, tear it apart, rewrite it. Be clever, make them do the work. Form the image in their minds. They make it, you just imply. Incept. They're drawn to the mystery, obsessed. You set it up, they put it together. Their interpretation, and there's only one because you give them no choice. And they believe in it. Because it's theirs now.
Wait, which side do you think is going to open? Because this is the thing about video games. In real life, I'm very rarely confused as to which
Let's go take care of it.
door is going to open, and in video games, I'm frequently confused. All right. Do we have to go down lower than this? Possibly. That was a stupid way to test. But yes, there's a... Oh, that's what we need. Yeah, Mia, I did not realize that that you had called for the volume to be adjusted earlier. Otherwise, it for sure would have been done. Okay, but come over here. Okay. Now, are we ready to go? Or is there more darkness to burn? Alright, I think this might be the final... Because if we take a look at the map, we've been everywhere else. This has been sort of a thorough sweep of investigations, and I kind of feel like this is going to be a major showdown. And I'm not sure how I feel about that, because it's been a rough area.
Thank you for meeting with us again, Dr. Hartman.
It's my pleasure, gentlemen. I hope the information I provided thus far has been of some small use.
It's been invaluable, Doctor. Really, we have a much clearer picture of this event, thanks to your accounts.
Well, I do consider myself a keen observer of...
We did have one question, though. You mentioned in an earlier conversation that your patients displayed, and I'm paraphrasing here, unnatural abilities that you in fact encouraged during their time in your lodge. It'd be very helpful if you could fill us in on the details there.
Of course. Like yourselves, I work to understand and even bend the rules of our earthly paradigm. My patient's well-being was paramount, of course, but I would hardly be a man of science if I did not reach out at the underlying truth. As I stated in my written proposal, I believe working alongside your organization could be greatly beneficial to both parties. Sharing notes, as they say.
Thank you, Doctor. That's all we need to hear. Remy?
Dr. Emil Hartman, you have been found in breach of codes 4, 8, and 74 of the Federal Bureau of Control Criminal Offense System.
What? You can't do this. I am a well-connected man. You're making a dire mistake, my friend.
You will be detained until further notice, and all personal property will be confiscated, including the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
That's preposterous. You can't just seize my property. I'm a United States citizen. I have rights. That lodge is my life's work. I'm offering you years of research.
Get him out of here.
You're making a mistake. You have to listen to me. You have to listen.
So I don't know what kind of mods or weapons we might want to have here. We're going to play it by ear. And by ear, I mean by death. And every time we die, we'll try to come up with a better plan.
I've forgotten again. I had a plan. I know it. I've forgotten. He's coming. I've got to get out of here. Dive deep.
Hello to Salamander. Oh, gosh.
Whatever is going on with Wake, he clearly needs some help.
Salamander, there was something that I was going to bring up the next time that you were in stream, and in classic me fashion, I'm totally forgetting what it was going to be. Oh, now that's going to bother me. I got to try to think of it. It was something, it was... You were playing RimWorld. First of all, it's interesting to see you play RimWorld as opposed to McMaster, because McMaster always dials the difficulty up to... Like, he's very, very good at RimWorld, but one of the things that... Wait, hold on. Oh, that is legit very bright. Oh, this is actually a good opportunity. Look at this. Look at when Jessie walks. See how it projects on her? I've never seen a video game do that before. That's awesome. All right, let's see if we can rotate this anymore. I don't think it matters. We just burned off some darkness, but... All right, I feel like we're pretty good in here. Yeah, McMaster dials RimWorld up to, like, extremely high difficulties and basically sees how far he can go. And that's because, on, like, the normal standard settings, he simply does extremely well. So he needs a heightened challenge. So it's interesting to see someone, like, play it, I want to say more like I would, is I think the way to put it. That, like, okay, let's start with regular human settings and see how it goes. All right, can I open this now? No. Well, I don't want to pull this because that's like the exit cord. Usually that means that there's another door open somewhere. Not so far. When it blew this up, maybe I have to like... Oh no. I was going to say maybe I have to punch through that wall now that the darkness is gone, but... Also, there's just a wall outside this window. Alright, if I was to do anything, we'd shine it out into the hallway. Although, interestingly, it doesn't seem to penetrate beyond the confines of this room. I don't know. I tried returning it to its original position. Maybe it has to continue facing the wall where it burned off the shadow. Samlando was asking, is that RTX that allows that for it to project on Jesse? I would assume so. It's a small but super nice element of, like, yeah, that's how light works, and that seems to be how the big appeal of RTX lighting. All right, let's try rotating it around so that it is facing the wall where it burned off the shadow. Okay, and there's nothing else here, right? No. Let's go outside. We can't get in there. We can't get in here. Can't get in here. No. No, here's the bell. Nothing over here. Wait. Nope, that was just the glint off the ash can. Can't get into the janitor's closet. So one thing that troubles me is that I can hear more. Like, I can hear other things. Wait, this is a different door. Son of a... This motel plays tricks on me. So there's something there. I don't know if I can touch it. Yes, I can. All right. So we did make some progress. Now I'm going to leave here. And maybe go ring the bell? Okay. Like this shadowing effect, I saw this in like Splinter Cell. That was sort of the way that Splinter Cell handled lighting. I remember being super impressed by that back in the day. All right, I think we have a key. Yes. Thank you.
Going mad. Wake had to escape, right? His escape. Wake needed a hero. A hero needed a crisis. For the part in the story about the government agency, Wake needed something special, something to convey an alien force mimicking human intelligence.
All right, time out. Let's get the full rundown of that one. Uh-oh. It might be under headlines, or hotlines, rather. Oh, that was Dr. Hartman interrogation. Yes.
Yep. Thank you for meeting with us again, Doc.
Yep, we heard that one. So, here it is.
The story needed many beginnings, many springs. Streams that turned into a river, a flood, and then an ocean. This was one. Wake used the materials he had, the connections he had, the people, the places. Wake put them in to make it true. His wife, the psychiatrist, his city. These connections, like magnets, move things. Alice was a conduit. She'd been in the dark place. The thing that had been Hartman sensed her near, sensed Wake through her. Went berserk. Broke loose. Wake made sure Alice was already gone by then. Safe. The more springs, the more the story became real. The more people believed. Cause and effect. It was extremely delicate and hard work. It had to go through the path of least resistance where success was most likely. Where there was a connection already. Wake felt the pressure grow in his head. Going mad. Wake had to escape. Right. His escape. He was already out. He wanted to make it true. Wake needed a hero. A hero needed a crisis. For the part in the story about the government agency, Wake needed something special, something to convey an alien force mimicking human intelligence. Something that can't be translated. Translated. Wake channeled Burroughs and Bowie. He cut up sentences and words. Orange peel. You are home. Insane. He put them in a shoebox. He pulled out the words. Wake created a Dadaist poem. He'd try anything once. Or had he tried this before?
Oops. All right. Okay, we gotta get the power on. Also, Mia's gonna be have us on silent because she is doing a textathon.
Another replica. Like the one they made for Ordinary. I wonder what happened here.
Director Faden here. Dispatch a ranger to this location.
It's an honor, Director.
Okay, hold on. Subject Alice Wake. After reaching out to the Bureau, Alice Wake was brought into the oldest house for an interview on blank 2017. See file redacted for full transcript. The interview conducted by Agent Sean Dempsey revealed that Mrs. Wake has had recurring nightly visitations from her missing ex-husband in her New York apartment, address blank. Mr. Wake appears out of nowhere and rushes at her down the corridor. According to her impression, he appears crazy and horrifying, clearly coming at her with violent intent. Mrs. Wake believes that he is haunting her, insisting he is not Alan but a fucking monster in his body. Mrs. Wake has not been sleeping out of fear of these visits. Her attempts to keep the lights on through the night result in the relevant hallway light bulbs breaking every night, possibly indicating involvement of the redacted. Further investigation required. We propose installing monitoring equipment in the apartment, copies of supplement requests, and so forth to Kirkland for approval. And what is this? This is exactly as dark for me as it is for you guys. Like, this is basically completely black. Let me just recharge my energy. And hello to Caroluna, by the way. Sam Lander and Caroluna both said that they play RimWorld in a blind panic. I disagree. I'm pretty impressed by how well you've been doing. Because I find games like that and Dwarf Fortress very, very challenging. So there is a power cube here. That guy's there. Where am I trying to get to? That's always the daily question here. Oh, right there it looks like. All right, well, let's go with it. Just back in the light. All right, we'll just stick here for a second and recharge. All right, let's go. Okay. Hit a button. No, we can't hit this switch. Not yet. We got to power it on some other way. So I can see a receptacle. And another receptacle over there. And a cube. All right. Oh, I don't see anything blinking is the problem. Anything else blinking. Yep. See, that's just me taking a lot of damage because I'm wandering around in the dark. Wait, there's something else up there. Crud. Oh, yeah, I didn't see this at all. Oops. Just put down that. Okay, so we've powered up a number of pods around the building, around the space. Now, what do we do with this? I'm currently looking for anything that's blinking, box or power panel, and coming up with a bunch of nothing. Oh, good. Get the power on. Okay. Love a little more guidance on where to go for that. Yeah, this environment aggressively disencourages exploration. Oh, hello to Zerda. First shipment for their computer upgrade is shipped. Awesome! That's very exciting. Hold on, can I get into this building? I'm trying to back up against it. I cannot. I don't know if the shield will help me against the projectiles. So this doesn't seem like where I want to be, at least not right now. So I'm going to try to get over to the other light. Okay, what do I see over there? Is that... Where is that? Oh, wait, there was a button. There was a button I couldn't push before. Is that... I think it's up over there. I'm not sure. Yeah, I looked at the button and said, oh, I can't push this. Here we go. Oh, my pleasure.
You are pretty rough on the eyes, Dr. Hartman.
Okay. He can just explode at will. I don't know what his next trick is. Oh! Okay, that was a very well-timed shield. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, that just hits everything in the area, whether he has line of sight to you or not. Got it. Well, he did drop some blue. Hold on a second. Let me try to recharge. Go there. Get it all. Nope. I think my best bet when he goes sub-nuclear there is just don't be around. I don't think the shield can handle it. I have no power. Okay, that's fine. I just need to be anywhere that isn't here, Geometry, please. I sound more irritated than I am. I'm tense. Okay, that's fine. Just hang out back here for a second. The thing about that rocket launcher, every once in a while you just catch something a little bit closer to your face than you expect. I gotta chill out while my ammo recharges. I don't suppose he's dropped any more blue shards anywhere. Oh, he did. He did right over there. Okay, let me try to get over there. Oh, yes, please. Okay. Way better. You just gotta watch out for him. Yeah, teleporting right on top of Jesse. Oh boy. I'm so glad that Jessie can fly even when she doesn't have power. Like energy, whatever you want to call it.
Don't give an inch.
Oh, thank you, Ranger. That's... No, wait. That's cheating. Oh, he knocked out one of the bulbs. Crap. And also his guys. Like, I did see that there's guys here. I just don't know what to deal with it. Oh, okay. Hold on, everyone. Don't worry. We're just going to read this case summary here that I just picked up. Great timing. Let's all take a break. Drienne, don't look at or listen to this. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation occurred at Cauldron Lake, Washington. The citizens of Bright Falls had gathered in the town's southwestern fields for an annual festival known as Deerfest. Eyewitnesses all claimed that the day had been sunny, confirmed by reviews of the area's weather reports, but then, with no warning, a thunderstorm appeared in the direction of the Anderson farm and a tornado rose from Cauldron Lake. The torrential rain that followed caused a flash flood. It was as if the day had turned to night, testimony from Redacted. Frank Beaker, the sheriff of Bright Falls, formerly a bureau agent, see employee file blank, managed to guide the crowd to safety as the festival grounds were destroyed by the flood. The festival was canceled, ending one day early. Lack of official bureau presence on the scene makes this event difficult to report as a confirmed AWE, though the similarity to other known events in the Bright Falls area lend credence to the accounts of the townspeople. Zerder says, mini ITX stuff going into an ATX case for the moment. Accounts need to settle before I can order any case. Well, I mean, that'll just, if anything, just give it more space to breathe. It's still very exciting. It's frustrating when you don't have the case that you really want, because then you know you're going to have to rebuild it. Later on, but that's fine. Okay, I want to go get those blue. Good. Okay, and now back into the light. Okay, I see the damaged cube. Pick that up, put it back in. Let's get maybe the lights back on. No, it must be damaged somewhere else as well. Crud. There it is. Oh, and now he has a shield. That's cool.
Don't stop firing!
Son of a... How often does he get to do this now? Hold on, I need energy. I might be a little bit distracted from chat during this boss fight. I thought we had this guy dead to rights, and then it turned out that he knew where the light switch is. Okay. This guy's gotta go right now. I'm just firing to Merc right now. Oh, you son of a... Alright, I'm out of energy. Let me get back into the light. I actually don't know how to fin- So, the only thing that makes sense at this point is I should switch out for... Pierce. Because Pierce can get through his shield or through his armor, at least hopefully. Because he keeps recharging his shield every time it gets dark. Okay, where is the next damage part? There it is. No, I really want the cube, though. Oh, stop fucking hitting me. Nope, that doesn't get through his, Oh, God, I hate his harpoon. Sorry, I'm very tense. I don't want to keep dying to this guy. Actually, I haven't died to him in this encounter yet, but we're gonna have to do the whole thing over, man, when I botch this. Okay, just a second. Now I'm not going to get any energy back. I don't think I can pick this up. No, I'm low on lives, and I have no energy, and I can't dodge. And now I'm dead. So we're going to find out what kind of checkpoint we get here. I hope to God it's at the end point of that fight. Zerder says that it does chunk his barrier. Yeah, the only issue is that it fires so slowly. Okay, let's find out how bad this is. Alright, lights are on. Ish. Wait, is this the right way? This is... Oh, we're not there yet. Oh, we have to take the elevator again. Oh, boy. It is definitely far more effective than the rocket is after a point. Once he gets to, like, the rocket was great when we had to fire in a general direction and do damage, but now that we're sort of beyond that, or once we get beyond that, I think we have to switch from the rocket to a combination of Pierce and the something like spin or grip. If we have to do this more than this time, I'm really gonna have to think of some interesting conversation topics for these elevator rides. Hey everyone, remember Mass Effect? Remember those elevator rides? Hey, do you, actually, that is a topic of conversation. Do you think they're gonna fix that for this remaster? There's so many worthwhile changes that can and really should be made for this Mass Effect remaster. No, wait a second. Why did I not respawn here? Did I not touch this on the way in? I wonder if I listened to this and then just walked in. That is a very, very me thing to have done. That may have been what happened. All right, Hartman. Where do we stand? What's your health bar looking like, buddy? Nope, whole fight again. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, let me... So, I don't think charge is being very helpful. It's good against guys, not against bosses. Let's just spin. Let's give this a shot. Okay, aside from the part where I took infinity damage, went okay. It's satisfying, if nothing else. Nope. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Let me just hang out back here for 1 second. All right, he's almost to the point where he's gonna start taking down the lights. A shield? Nope, I'm so out of shield. Okay. I got overextended. All right. Touché. Oh dear. I do like spin. I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure that we still have a mod on spin that gives us more bullets when we're hovering, which is why you saw me trying to take off. Let me just make sure that that's still in place. Yeah, ammo cost while levitating negative 24%. Also, ammo refund chance on hit plus 18%. So every fifth bullet or so we get back for free. And then accuracy is plus 22%. So that's pretty good. The only thing I might want to do is, do we want to add a damage mod in place of accuracy? So the bullets hit, you know, is that better? Do we have a damage mod that we can slide in here? Blast radius, rate of fire. Well, damage while aiming, but that's exclusive to Pierce. We could further do ammo cost per shot. I wouldn't say no to that. But do we have just a straight up damage increase? No. All right, I'll tell you what. Let's do another ammo cost per shot. Basically, this should allow us to fire a whole lot without having to stop. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We'll mix it up again. I do need to be somewhat closer, though, because I've removed my accuracy mod. Okay, I'm out of juice. Yeah, let me back off. Let me just get my stamina back here. Oh, he thinks he's so funny. Look at this. I can't move. Yeah, that's not me just giving up. That's... Oh, and he gets his lives back when he does that, too. That's good to know. All right, just chill out, Jesse. Let's get your energy back. And now he just dropped a bunch of health, so that's good news for us. He steals from us, we steal from him. Oh, I thought he just did that! I'm just firing in a general direction at this point. So I do feel like with the accuracy mod, I got his health down faster. I think more bullets are missing. Oh, good. Yeah, that's right. I took that health right back. What do you think about that? Yeah, having the fight in the vicinity of this unbreakable cart, probably smart. Nope! Oh, god damn it, I hate this guy! Okay. Okay. Try to find any amount of health. Okay, now we're back to where we were before. I can't damage him in the dark. Oh, don't. Pick it up, pick it up. Thank you. Oh boy. We were almost out of energy, and that would have been real bad. Let me just take a second to just take a knee back here. Get some of that health back. Duck down. And we're off. Now, he's got friends also that I need to account for now. Oh, God. Zerder saying that the dude is so large, it's easy to hit without the accuracy bonus. Yeah, maybe I was just not... I felt like the time before that, I got his health down faster and then just flubbed it and he killed me. But we'll see. You know what? Let me just, for comparison purposes, we're going to take this out and throw back in... Rate of fire isn't bad either, but... Let's slide that back in. Maybe I want to take this out. I haven't decided yet. We'll try it. I don't know where he went. There he is. Okay, maybe not my smartest idea. Okay, I didn't see him teleport. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Hey man, you dropped more health than I can pick up. I guess you're not doing so well this time, huh? Okay, that shut me up. Oh, there's a file down there. Let's all remember to get that later. What is this? Yeah, we'll look at the wake photograph some other day. It is so depressing to know that there's a whole other form after this that I have basically no idea how to fight. Okay, let me get my stamina back. Okay, Cheeto. Oh, that's it. Kira Luna says, reminds me a bit about Shy Guy. Like, from Super Mario Brothers? Because I don't see the resemblance. Oh, gosh. Okay, so, maybe it's time to mix this up. Pierce... Let's at least take it out for now. We can change in the middle of combat. Grip is always a good one, and I haven't tried this. Surge fires adhesive grenades that detonate when manually triggered or if their timer expires. That does not sound meaningfully better than charge to me. So let's jump in with Grip. Grip has a damage boost, 46% damage. I might move that over to spin. Damage while low on health is plus 83%, and damage after kills is plus 73%. Well, there's a problem with that. I can't kill anything in here, at least not until his friends show up, and even then, it's only good for a few seconds. So, ammo cost per shot negative 15%, headshot damage plus 63%. Does he have a... He has a head. I don't know if it counts. I'll tell you what, let's put in headshot damage there, and we'll see if that is helpful. Alright, that did not feel like it did that much damage, but that's okay. Alright, I definitely hit his head a couple times there. I also took lots of damage, but... Oh! This might just kill me outright, I'm not sure. Just relax here for 1 second. Oh, God. Oh, he just teleported. The trouble with relying on headshots is that his head is not the highest part on his body. It's actually his butt. He's really hunched over. No. Let me try that one more time, but I don't know that the headshot bonus is going to be worthwhile. Oh, Zerder's off to bed? Oh, Shy Guy. Okay, so that's an SCP. I was not aware of that one. Zerder's going to be off to bed. Work is a thing that exists, unfortunately. Zerder, be well. I hope you have a great evening and a good day at work tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think that this, that the headshot bonus is going to be a good match for this one. Okay. It's not necessarily clear to me when that hits versus not. I basically look at my lives and look if I did damage. Okay. Sorry, there's no commentary anymore. I'm trying not to get killed by these guys. All right. Nope, nope, nope. I need to remain in the light until I have power or energy or whatever we want to call it. All right, now I got to find the other one that's broken, and I'm pretty sure it's on the opposite end of the room. And I don't want to dash there because it's going to drain my energy too quickly. Then again, I don't really want that to happen. Grab it, plug it in, shoot his ass. Where'd he go? I'm so out of ammo. I hate it. And now I'm out of... Okay, so I gotta get to a pool of light. Oh, God. I can't shield. Nope. So... throwing objects at him in this late stage is deadly, because when he turns off the lights, you cannot recover your energy. And if I've just expended all of my energy throwing objects at him, then I cannot dash. I can't do the little dodge maneuver here to get into the light. So I got to be more careful about that. The headshot thing is not working, or at least I don't feel like it is. So we're going to switch that out for... Wait, where was it? Ammo cost per shot, negative 13%. Didn't we have a better version of that somewhere? No. Ammo cost per shot, negative 15%. That's the one. Oh, Zerder, thank you very much for the follow. Hopefully I caught him there. Okay. Okay, yeah, whatever you say, buddy. Wait, can you fire when he's doing that? I could have sworn I pushed that button, but... could be wrong. It was just out of ammo. Then I'll try it next time. Relax until I can get some ammo back. Where'd he go? It's been very generous on those. I don't, like, I haven't gotten hit by many of them, and it's not that I suddenly got good at dodging. I think the game is just maybe taking a little bit of pity. And at this time, I'll take pity. Okay, let's get over here. Take his buddy. Plug that in. Rest for a second. Well, rest here for a second. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Wait. I know I just said I wasn't going to throw things, but... Okay, which ones are down? This one. Alright, stop for a second. Just get a little bit of energy back. That one's down. Now, I gotta take out his friends, because his friends are actually more dangerous right now than he is. Or not. You know something? Whatever. Maybe he won't turn off the lights again as long as his friends are here. Maybe... No! Oh, that's bad. I still got a little bit of energy, but not a whole bunch. Okay. Stop. Relax, everybody. Just relax. What's this?
Notes of Dr. Emil Hartman. My work alone again.
Okay, I need energy. Don't you do anything. You stay over there. I want to throw something so bad. Let's chill out for a second. Okay, relax, get your energy back. God damn it. It's fine. Which ones are down? Okay, just relax for a second. Kill his friends. Or befriend them. Either way! Okay, you two fight amongst yourselves. I'm just gonna be over here. Oh, God damn it. I should not have made a friend of that guy, but that's okay. He's dead. There's so much blue over there. All I need to do is go get it. It'll be fine. Don't get hit. Oh, but now I can't pick up the cube. It's fine. Oh, really? Are there hiss notes to do? I can't dodge. Okay. So I'm gonna go up there. Yeah, just relax, just relax. Okay, don't hurry it. I got a lot of health out of that, so it still worked out. Okay, I gotta get there and put that back in before he harpoons me. I don't like my odds. Get the cube. Put it in. Done. I need to stop dodging because I need that energy back. I don't know when he's going to turn the lights back off. Recharge. Oh, did he just turn all of them off this time? That's cool. Oh, that was the last shred of energy I had to do that. Oh, no. That might be it. That hit was too much. That hit might have been the last. I'm not even sure these guys drop, blue shards. Okay, well, I'm giving up. Jesus, that was bad. There's some blue over there. I might be able to get it. Okay, take a second. Recharge. Nope. That's it. Taking 80% of my remaining lives in that close range explosion, that was ruinous. Let's take a look at the personal mods, see if there's some way that I should be mixing those up. So we've got health recovery per pickup. I think that's very important in this one. And then we got 2 health ones. What if I replace a health one with a dodge efficiency one? Yeah, there's nothing, pardon me, to kill with the enemy shield, and also we can get rid of one of those duplicate. Get rid of that one, it's a duplicate. Evade cost while at critical health, but the thing is, if I'm at critical health in this fight, I'm dead. Evade energy cost negative 19%. Yeah, let's slide that in, see if that makes a difference. Because when the lights go out, I need some way to rapidly get from one point to another, and it's when I'm running out of energy that I'm getting dead. So, or I'm more likely to be dead. All right, just take a look through this. Picked up something at some point in there. I think it was an Alan Wake photograph. Boy, it's really far down here. This is the very last thing. There he is. I can't seem to zoom in on that, but there we go. Photograph of Alan Wake provided by Alice Wake. Oh, that's when he's being crazy. Okay, I get it. And then we had something else that got picked up.
These are the notes of Dr. Emil Hartman.
Yeah, all right. Well, we'll listen to that some other day. That's fine. I can come up here and pick up all this health that I shot off of him a minute ago. Alright, he's about to put out the lights, so I need to get back as much energy as I can. And he always seems to knock down the same one, so... Oh, no, I don't have any energy here, so... I just come over here. Now, I don't actually need any health off this guy, so I'm gonna seize him. Get my lives back. Maybe I'll see... Oh, too late. Yeah, now I can dodge more frequently, get over here a little bit faster, reconnect that. Actually, what I need to do is start memorizing which cubes get knocked off in which order. Oh, that was real bad. Because that would give me a sense on where's the best place to stand during these segments. Okay, let me just get some energy back. All right, we got to get that cube back on. Thing is, I'm pretty sure he's got at least one other friend, and I don't know where that person is right now. So I guess I'll just pretend it's not a concern. Alright. I'm gonna get somewhere. Okay, this one stayed on, so that's good. I think. Wait. I am standing directly in the light, and I'm not getting energy back. Okay, there it comes. Just relax here for 1 second. So I'm having trouble grabbing the cube there. That's what's happening there. All right. Oh my God. He either drops a very large amount of health directly on my head right now, or... Where'd he go? No, Jesse, don't stop firing.
Hartman won't be a problem anymore, Langston. But investigations need someone to run it. Interested?
I've seen what happens to sector heads, ma'am. No, thank you. Ma'am, I'm getting something on my terminal here, an AWE alert from Bright Falls, Washington. But it might be a glitch. The date's all wrong, a couple of years in the future. And we're in lockdown. There shouldn't be any incoming signals.
Maybe it was active before we went into lockdown? Are there agents on site?
Let me check. Agent Estevez is the field agent in charge of monitoring the site, so she should be there to let us know if the situation has been through any major changes recently.
things set in motion. If the alarm's true, then so is the reason for the alarm. The effect must follow the cause. It's happening again. A return. You have been warned.
Oh, they're just straight into another combat encounter. Oh, you asshole game. Control gives with one hand, and it crushes you with the other. Fortunately, it's not going to roll back that boss win. We did it. I'm going to go in here to see if there's anything else to find, because we were finding miscellaneous collectibles as we went. Looks like it's okay now. That was Dirty Pool, throwing a whole bunch of new guys up on top of us, but... up on top of me, but... it worked out in the end. We beat the boss. That was a long journey. Hello to Aleknax. Aleknax, I hope that you've had a fantastic Christmas. And
they studied Hartman. Kind of looks like Dylan's cell. I wonder if they treated him as badly.
Aleknax, I hope that you had a wonderful holiday and are gearing up for a great new year. Hopefully have some time off from school, and I hope that overall you've been well. Yep, like this. Let me go see what this is. This is exactly why we came in here. Wake evidence. A photograph of Alan Wake captured by Alice Wake during an event in her home. Alice Wake, former wife of Alan Wake, has been recently visited at night by her ex-husband or entity resembling him. Being a professional photographer, Mrs. Wake positioned cameras with motion sensors around the corridor he appears in and managed to capture an image of Mr. Wake on film. During an interview with Mrs. Wake, she mentioned that her favorite camera, a blank model, was lost in 2010 during AWE 35. No match has been found among the confiscated evidence from AWE 35. It has been filed as a potential altered item, and research staff stationed at Bright Falls are being contacted to check if they have any knowledge of such an item. So Aleknax has been playing Code Vein, Doom Eternal, Elite Dangerous, Mass Effect Andromeda, and Dragon Age Inquisition. That is a whole pile of great games. The only one that I don't have direct... well, actually, there's two that I don't have direct interaction with. One is... oh, hold on. Doom Eternal, and the other is Code Vein. Although, JV McMaster was recently playing Code Vein. I gotta go find the ball. Hold on a second. I'm so stuck on all of the stuff here. Alright, now the fight can get started. But yeah, Aleknax, all those other games are great. I need to be somewhere other than here. I'm gonna die here again, and assuming that I do die here, I am not coming back into this room. Because I feel like I stand to gain very little from this fight. I do enjoy the combat, but we've got to get things wrapped up because we're gonna be joining twitch.tv/morethanamiya for... nope, that was bad. Game Night with the Peeps that should be starting in just under an hour. Oh my gosh, wait, a raid just came in. Hello, everyone. Patikin just raided over. Patikin, thank you so much. I hope that you're having a great evening. So, yeah, we're not going back in there. I found the evidence that I wanted. Oh, we got 2 ability points. Well, I'm kind of inclined to get some more health, frankly, based on everything else that's been happening in the world. But plus 10% to... I don't care about that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do the C's upgrades. As much as I like C's, I don't feel like that's a good usage of my time. Maybe what we'll do is launch basic enemies when their health is low. Wouldn't mind more energy either. What's this one? Melee plus 30%. Maybe I'll hold these for now. I really like the idea of picking up people telekinetically and blasting them against their friends, but maybe we will back off of that. We can upgrade Surge. I haven't used Surge at all. I don't have a lot else to do with all these pieces, so we might as well. Really need any more mods. I've actually got way more mods than I know what to do with. And board countermeasures we won't worry about. So let's go take a look to see the next mission that we're going to do. We picked up a whole mess of side missions, but they're things like, you know, wander around a bunch, and I'm not sure that I care to do all of those. Like, maybe, I don't know. But I think the next thing that we're going to focus on is Finish Tango. Yep, let's track that one. And for that one, I believe we go all the way back to... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, the Ashtray Maze. Well, I think the closest point to there is Central Research, probably. Yeah, I mean, I hope you had a really good time with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Oh, and hello to QGuns09. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. Patin caught us, unfortunately, right near the end of our stream. Now, that might be a positive, because that was a very, very challenging boss fight. So now I get to pretend that it was no problem whatsoever, and I definitely didn't die probably a dozen times. But we did eventually prevail, and I will again say that on its most frustrating time... I'm never going to use something that conditional. The combat in this is still extremely... It's still very, very, very fun. Ground slam damage after launch hits. Again, that's so conditional. Yeah, we will look through these another time. So I'm just going to touch this to make sure that it gets saved. And then we are going to back out to the main menu and... get ready to raid somebody. Carolina says, wait, what? Did you die? I'm pretty sure you got that on the first try. Yes, this game is all about how our perceptions can alter the physical world around us, and I vote that we go with that perception of what just happened. But, for real, Patikin, thank you very much for the raid. Thank you to Cara Luna, Samalander, the Geek Pantheon, More Than Amiya, Alecnax. I'm trying to think if... Oh, yeah, well, sorry, Alecnax, I have not played Elite Dangerous near as much as my producer, but she has played hundreds of hours on the PC specifically. Interestingly, not really worked up a lot of rep with any of the factions. She just likes going in and doing, like, mining and making money, doing trade runs and stuff like that. She sort of, like, mills around doing her own thing. Thank you to Zerter, who was in here earlier. I'm just going to take a quick look through. I hope I said Samalander, and if I didn't, let me say it now. Yes, Drienne was here and may still be here. And Azaric, oh gosh. I feel like I didn't talk near enough with Azaric, especially since he said that he picked up the XCOM 2 bundle for a great price. He's gonna love that game. Like, if you love turn-based strategy at all, he's gonna adore that. And I was so wrapped up in this game that I really didn't engage with him on it. So, I don't know if he's still here. I'll scroll down in just a minute. I'm just going back up to see if I've missed anyone. Oh, and Blobbity Blah was here. Yeah, and again, may still be. Thank you to everybody who stopped by and chatted. Thank you to everybody who decided to leave a lurk. Alec Knight is saying that his brother picked up XCOM 2. Yeah, I almost can't say enough good things about XCOM 2. We'll probably do some additional XCOM 2 streams in the in the near future, so I will save all of my praise for there. But if you have any interest at all in tactical squad turn-based games like that with a cool strategic overlay of researching things and recruiting new people and managing resources that always feels like it's limited and you have to make some tough decisions about where to spend, but that's because everything is equally good. I just have so much respect for the way that XCOM 2 is put together, and I really hope that XCOM 3 is in development someplace, because we need that team to continue making games of that quality. There's not a lot of turn-based strategy games of that caliber, nor have there ever been. So anyway, that's my feelings on XCOM 2. Let's call it here. We're going to find somebody fun to raid, but if you guys would like to rejoin us at twitch.tv/morethanamiya, probably about 8 o'clock today, we will be continuing our adventures in the Great Beyond, the Final Frontier, with some more Star Trek Bridge Crew. Until then, you guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.